Future oil painter says.
But for chair.
Lieber Meister Luth.
Horns have dark horns at all. It's mainly white, isn't it? Mainly white. There's a dark one. It can kind of be both. Kind of goes out longhorns. Several different types of state of Texas longhorned herd. Many different styles of horns we see here. Longhorns horn style. Oh man, so many. This isn't where I was. Let's leave that on.
Future oil painter says. That's a lot of steak meat in that old painting.
You are correct. You are correct. You are very accurate in your statements today, but for sure. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's another day, another painting sesh. Good. Just looking good.
Future oil painter says. Look admits but 4chair is a genius. Link admits but 4chair is a genius, clipped by Future oil painter.
Is that what I said over your prediction over whatever it was just now? You are desperate. Oh, how desperate.
Future oil painter says. LOL.
How desperate. He said it.
Future oil painter says. It's on the record, LOL.
What did you say? Dude. Pretty tired right now.
Future oil painter says. I said that's a lot of steak meat.
Ah, yes. Did I say you're a genius? Is that what I said? You said it's a very accurate statement. You are correct. Is this a very astute observation? Astute word of the day. All right.
Future oil painter says. No, I embellished a little bit. Windy City 1828 says. Hi, look, your stream titles are killing me, not literally.
Yes, they come from the heart, truth, my well-being, my endless void of wisdom and knowledge packed in there. And every once in a while, I'll release it in the
Future
form
oil
of a
painter says.
YouTube title
Ad time.
that all of 10 people will see. But those 10 people are all the better for it, whereas everybody else is suffering for the lack thereof. All right. Horns. Freaking horns. What brush to use? There's so many brushes to express myself with. Oh my gosh. Every time I go into a shop, I buy one, and I say, oh, it's a brush. All right. Nobody panic. We're about to start painting. No pressure, but if we screw this up, everything's over. Everything. Everything's over with. And there is no hope in life. Longhorns. Because they have long horns.
Windy City 1828 says. Look, you are a one-man show.
Yes, the one-man show.
Future oil painter says. Yoga pants wear.
They're so often we don't even see them anymore. They surround us. People with no business wearing yoga pants wear them. Belly hanging out for the entire world to see here in North Carolina. They know who they are. Their names are Tucker and Bethany. What was another good name? Morgan. That's a name. A lot of people who wear yoga pants have that name, Morgan. Yes. There are many of them. They surround us. Okay. Everybody, stop goofing off. Painting is not supposed to be fun at all.
Windy City 1828 says. Hulk Hogan. Future oil painter says. If when I was a teenager, someone told me women would be trying to wear skin-tight pants like in the comic books, I'd call you crazy.
I always have, though. I'm not against it necessarily, but I'm against it when you're like a whale. I know I'm insensitive, but I've had
Cher
it.
Curry says.
I've had it.
What up, Frit gets?
Frigets.
Cher Curry says. This music is perfect.
I know it is. The days when you're going insane and you have this music kind of complementing it is great. That's why I have it on. I said, what day matches how things are probably going to go today? We have Brian coming in 10 minutes, but let's be honest, he's never on time. And he might not even show up at this point. He's a loser.
Future Oil Painter says. Yo skillets.
Skillets. She's a bra. We're putting horns on these creatures.
Windy City 1828
A lot of
says.
jokes we can do with that.
I like crop pants, trousers that come just above the ankle with a pair of flats and a nice loose blouse.
They look nice on people with good figures. You know? I'm not bashing the outfit. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. I've made myself very clear about the fatties. Okay? There are people who are trying, and that's different. I have more respect for them than like a gym bro who's in there screaming at
Cher
himself in the
Curry
mirror.
says. What looks
Just
good on people with fuller figures?
a Chewy costume? That would be really cool to see. I don't know.
Future Oil Painter says. Loose clothing maybe.
Yeah, it would be looser clothing, I think, but you know,
Cher
I
Curry
just want
says.
everybody to
Chewy costume.
shape. Chewy costume, yeah. Chewie from Star Wars. That guy, Chewie. That was a very accurate impression. It was everything I
Cher
needed.
Curry says. LMAO no.
Dude, it would be funny. Or a blueberry costume.
Windy City 1828 says. Spot on.
I know this area is blurry, by the way, but I'm too lazy to adjust the camera right now. Plus, this shouldn't take too much time unless I screw it up, which I never
Cher
mess it
Curry
up.
says. Very insensitive. Future Oil Painter says. I do have to admit though I have met some women that are not skinny but look good.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they exist, I guess. I don't know why I'm single. I can't pinpoint it. I don't know. I'm just picky. It's just because I'm picky. I mean, I definitely
Cher
have a lot
Curry
of.
says. But what is skinny? People have different opinions on that.
I don't know how it is over in the Netherlands, but here,
Windy City
skinny is anybody
1828
under
says.
200 pounds.
There's plus size models, Marilyn Monroe for example.
Well, yeah,
Future Oil Painter says.
I'm not for
Saving
anorexia.
yourself for the right one.
Just somebody who's like, look, is they don't need to be like a stick. That's not what I'm saying. But like the bar is actually pretty low. Not for me. I'm just saying skinny, you need to be skinny. But like, I'm talking about people who are like 100, 200 pounds over. It's one thing if it's like 20 over, fine, whatever. 20, 30, it happens. Bounce back,
Cher Curry
pun
says.
intended, kind of.
Monroe was quite skinny I think.
Yeah, she was, but she wasn't like a stick model, which that's unhealthy, right? I mean, you want to be careful with that stuff. I'm not saying to, I mean,
Cher Curry
I'm probably
says.
giving people complexes.
200 pounds.
Over. 200 pounds over, yeah. Curry, I'm telling you, I don't know how it is in the Netherlands. I've never been. unfortunately, because I think that's a very beautiful place. But it's different here. It's way different. Like people don't take care. If you went to the grocery store or yeah, if you just went to any place, you'd see like a lot of people who just don't take care of
Future
themselves.
oil
It's
painter
gotten
says,
overboard at this point.
you know the TV adds weight to people, so if anyone looks skinny on TV, in real life they are a stick.
Just TV adds some weight, I guess. But yes, there are people who it's like they're way too skinny. It's unhealthy, I guess. Look, I'm a common sense guy. Just be healthy. That's it. Just be healthy. This isn't right. Be healthy. People can't always they can't help how they look necessarily, but sometimes you can. And I really think that if because I think there's so many ugly people, but it's because they're just so overweight. And if they lost about 100 pounds, they'd look really good. Like their face would shrink in some. I mean, when you have fat on your forehead, you took a wrong turn somewhere. And, I've seen people who are like that big and they're trying to walk and get in shape and eat right. And I have the utmost respect for people like that, because sometimes I think, especially here, it's so ingrained. Families kind of teach their kids that way. So like they were fat growing up and the kids are fat and their kids are fat. And so, they don't know what it's like not to be that way. I get that. So it's nice seeing people when they're
Future
trying to
oil
get in
painter
shape.
says, I ran into
You don't need to
Bernie
be a
Mac in
supermodel
2008,
unless you want to date
and we
me.
think of him as the funny chubby guy, but man, he was like 6 foot 4 inches and not fat at all.
Mm. Oh, Bernie Mac? Yeah, yeah. He was so funny. I think he died, didn't he? Unfortunately.
Sheer Curry
What was I doing?
says, I only talk to
I
supermodels.
don't exactly. I only talk. Look, I mean, I only talk to supermodels. You got to keep your standards, of looking down on everybody else. Always look down on other people. I keep on, it's one of the rules that I've lived by, you know. Always treat others how you don't want to be treated, right? First, before they do that to you. It's extremely wise. Let's put this back in.
Future oil painter says,
This isn't
I
the right
always
brush.
talked to supermodels when I was young, but magazines don't talk back lol.
That was a good one. A for effort. Yeah, look at this, man. I really want this painting to be over with at this point. But I am proud of how it came out. Like it's okay. It's just could be better. Where is something that I want to paint with? It's not here. Aha! You! Not film me, brush. Let's see if this does it. I hate painting so much. If there's anything I could tell somebody who's up and coming is just don't do it. Don't throw your life away. You might want to express yourself. There's other ways of expressing yourself. Okay? Believe it or not, there are. You don't want to be an artist. But why? It doesn't matter. Being an artist sucks. have to listen to classical music you don't like just to pretend that you're on that level. Oh, I understand things other people don't. Like what? You wouldn't understand. Had it. In between. Damn it. It's wrong value. People look at this painting, they're like, oh, how peaceful. It must have been so nice being able to paint. I hate painting. I actually love it. I really do. You're not gripping the brush all the way at the bottom.
Future oil painter
I'm making
says,
it work.
My teenage son's GF broke up with him on Monday. I told him to say good riddance, learn and move on.
Teenage girlfriend broke up with him. That is a lot of fun, you know. That is great. That is just great. You know the way around that? You see it coming,
says,
and you break up with
you
them
just
first,
don't
right before they say
understand
it.
abstract art. You don't have the mental capacity. Future
Damn
oil
right.
painter says,
What?
She was crazy.
She was crazy?
Sheer Curry says, how old is your son?
5. 5? It's 5. No,
Future oil
I think
painter
Brian's
says,
coming. I think Brian's coming,
he
so I have
just
to
turned
stop.
17, my other one turned 6.
Come in, Brian.
Sheer Curry says,
Sorry.
it doesn't matter,
I
it's a
got you.
horrible age anyway. Future oil painter says, I'm more worried about the
What's up,
6-year-old.
man? You pissing yourself off with that stuff already?
Sheer Curry says,
That's what you say every single time, and then you're
Brian
going
away.
off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start tallying how many times you start venting about some crazy shit. Okay? I'm going to have a tally. And every time it's because you have this. It's so obnoxious. Walking down the hall like that. It's been 10 seconds. I already want to body slam you. But I'm also very happy to see you. I've missed you. Okay?
Yeah, I had health
doing okay?
problems. I hope. I don't know. I mean, so my mother wandered out the front door, like a chair on the
Sheer
front
Curry
door,
says,
and she
you know it's
falls
bad when
down
Lewis tells you to
and
behave.
go to the hospital, and she's got a T11 compression fracture, and
That sucks,
they
man.
said, oh, she's got a mass in her right lung.
Yeah.
They said, well, it looks like adenocarcinoma. And the fucking radiologist didn't compare it to another CT 3 years ago. I mean, I really should file a complaint with a medical board, but you know what? I'm tired of complaining.
But you're not mad. You know what you need to do?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Good. You need to let it out. And look, I've always said I will fight you.
Well, let me finish.
Okay,
man.
go on.
I
But
mean,
I
it's
need to
like
shut the
this
stream off. But
this country's
the
collapsing.
country's collapsing.
That's part.
That's why you're listening to this stuff walking in, and I have to listen
I'm
to.
telling you, this is my experience.
It's been collapsing ever since I've known you. Life sucks.
With our
There's a reason why.
healthcare system. Anyway,
I know.
I had a superior mesenteric artery.
Future oil painter says,
That sounds great.
Brian,
Yeah, no
a stunt
shit.
double
I
for the
mean,
guys Chuck
so
Norris
in
beat up, the one that jumped out of windows.
Clearing up. I have another CT in about 10 days, but hopefully.
Do you want to? I have to shut the stream off. Do you want, before I shut it off, do you want to tell them how bad the country is and how bad everything sucks? That's the theme of the stream, is everything sucks.
I mean, as a general statement, as a kind
Here, come here. Vent. You'll feel better. Come here, Vent. You have admirers
Sheer
over
Curry
here
says,
who study
we already
you like
know.
I study you.
Where do they live?
Well, we have Great Britain, the Netherlands. We have America.
Windy City 1828 says,
Say it. Say what sucks. Get it off your chest.
Europe is
a student.
even worse.
Europe's even worse. All right, here we go. Everything sucks. Where are you going to go? A bunker? Do you have a bunker?
No, I'm gonna buy a house in Chile.
Chile?
I'm gonna
You're pronouncing it Chile now.
Sheer
You have
Curry
to pronounce it
says.
Chile, not Chile.
It's his
Yeah, I
student.
can buy a nice house on the beach for probably 2/3 of the cost.
You're
Futury
gonna
Oil
find
Painter
something within
says.
the first hour
And let
that
me tell you
hates you, and
something,
it's gonna
brother.
drive you crazy, and it's gonna multiply.
Well, I'm gonna go down there.
All right. I'll be back on. Okay, I'll be back on in about an hour. You know what? It's a miracle. It's 3:06 and you're here.
Windy City
You're back.
1828 says. Sheer Curry, thank you.